Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless Push East continued. Well, we took all of Sweden in the last one, and I forgot about a very wonderful thing. We took the Delaskogen copper mine, which is fantastic. We're going to go ahead and work on that, but in the meantime, we still have to go ahead and convert Angkor, so we will take a second to do that. So either way, that is the plan, and then I think we're going to go to war with the Commonwealth in 2 years. Apparently they're allowed to be our rival, which is just fantastic. So, we'll swing some insults and we'll embargo them, and then we'll go to war in about 2 years. But between now and then, we've still got a little bit of negotiating to do with the HRE. We want to go ahead and see if we can improve our relationship with some of these electors, and maybe even snag an emperorship. So, what we're going to do is the best one out of all of these is Mecklenburg, and so if we go over there, we've got fairly decent relations with them. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and bump up our trust with them. It's only at the standard 50, which is fine, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to start currying favors using high relations and see if we can fix that up just a little bit better. So go ahead and start doing that. And then, depending, we may even need to try and, just improve with a few more people. So we'll see what we can do. I don't think we're going to get too much more spy network from the Commonwealth, but we'll keep that there anyway, just in case. Anything that helps us along is always a good thing. And then, let's see, people are no longer sending trade our way. Okay, that's fine. All of them are not too bad. That's nothing too serious. We also are getting fairly high on Diplo power. We could go ahead and pick up tech early, but there's no real bonuses here. Okay, the trade efficiency isn't terrible, but there's no point in paying the amount that they are requesting. So let's go ahead and we're going to work on a little bit of development. We'll spend a little bit that we've got here. I think, actually, let's see, Delaskogen, can we go ahead and upgrade you yet? No, not just yet. Okay, but either way, in a couple of months we will be able to. So, we'll see if there's any development that we can swing in over there. Having extra production with all of this extra will be very good for that local goods produced, and it will give us a very, very healthy control of this trade node over here in the Baltic. Yeah, look at that, almost 50%. That is very, very nice. So collecting trade down over here, collecting over here as this is our home node, but either way, it's all going to be working out fairly well. And that's before we even get to any more of our upgrades for these trading depots and all. I don't know if that's 100% where we want to be focused right now. I am somewhat thinking, since we did annex Nogai in the last one, I think it wouldn't be out of the question to go ahead and invest in a new fort. Now, do we have any upgrades that we can do for all of these? Yes, we can. Okay, well, given the fact we're going to be using a few of these a little bit more than others, let's go ahead and upgrade these three here. That will at least slow the Ottoman approach. Same with over there. So that should cut them off from over here. Now all that we need to worry about is in this direction. So when we get a bit more money, we'll start working on a couple more forts. Just make sure that we have some way of holding them back and not allowing them to run through our land freely. Alright, so either way, we'll go ahead and develop, I suppose. Let's go ahead and we'll chuck in a little bit of this over here. Maybe a couple more over there. Yeah, that should be about enough for now, so we'll leave that be. So it looks like the Commonwealth is making claims against us. That's not a serious issue for us. Oh, that's right, we have autonomous missionaries too, don't we? Alright, so let's see. In fact, let's cancel you. Yes, you're 9 months, but let's go ahead for this one. There we go. And I think that'll be slightly better. Yep, the rest of those conversions should be nice and easy for us to deal with. Yeah, and so let's see. Dal, that is the only one that we cannot core. So let's go through everything else. Make sure that we leave the rest, and then we'll get to that when we get to that. Alright, well, January 1644. Okay, that should mean we have only a year left. The Commonwealth has 65,000 troops, 63 manpower in reserve. That's all that we need right over there. I think we'll send... Actually, you know what? I'm almost tempted. Do we try and attack these guys in the meantime? We could just go ahead and declare war. Oh, we don't have a CB? Does that mean these guys are orthodox? Yes, it does. Okay, that's a shame. Even... Alright, fine. Let's go ahead and... Alright, we'll let our improved relation guys do their thing for a bit, and then we'll go ahead and consume them. That should be okay. Yeah, and then... Oh, that's right. Since we did annex these fellows, is there anything that we want to go ahead and state up? That is a good question. Let's see. That's not available. Anything of particularly decent development? You know, that's actually not terrible. 6, 7, 4, 6, and 18. I suppose we've got governing cap for a reason. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll just state that up. We'll just make that a little bit better for now. Yeah, use up a little bit of our admin. That'll be a perfect use for that. Alright, so, looks like we can hire Condottieri. That's definitely not going to happen. We can probably go ahead and... Actually, no, I think we need... What was it, about 600, 700 ducats for a... Oh, okay, that's a level 6. Okay, 570, we can already do that. That's good. Looks like the Ottomans are fighting the Mamelukes again. That is not ideal for them. It looks like they're getting quite close to being annexed, so... Yeah, as we push down through the Ottoman territory, it looks like they're going to continue their migration south. So, let's see. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and put in a star fort up over here. That should give us a nice little fort zone of control over there. And then I think... What's this? We might put one over here and another one... Yeah, maybe we go for another one up over there. Again, it is all the desert or steppes. Nothing too fancy. I think... Yeah, the desert doesn't actually give us any defensive terrain. It's just no fun to fight in. But either way, that's okay. We'll let that be. Whatever happens, happens. Alright, and let's just check in on our timer as well, just so we can have our troops in position. May of 45. Okay. That'll be easy enough. What have they got? Looks like Austria's asking for soldiers. Realistically, we have a whole heap of manpower. We may as well. It's nothing here nor there. We'll make that back in a month, but that'll make them rather happy. So, you know, some better relations is always good. And then I think, yeah, that's going to pretty much be about it. So, let's see, we're in July. It's only 12 more months. I think what we'll do is we'll bring... who do we bring? You know, let's go ahead and move around. You guys can head up over there. Yep, no attrition for you. And then you guys can swing around over here. Yeah, and that should be a fairly quick attack and occupy. We are going to have to fight Burgundy, which is annoying. They are the defender of the faith, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing for a while. Bremen, we fought them plenty, but that's not going to be an issue. Same with Hamburg. Where's this? Bregenz. Huh. Don't think we've fought them for a bit. Maybe they got released recently. And then Stettin. So, yeah, realistically, once we go ahead and we get rid of Burgundy, we'll be fine. Oh, and losing depot power. Alright, well, it is what it is. Now, the good news is, though, because we finished up our offensive ideas group, yeah, we'll recall you for the second, we should have a little bit of extra power left over, so we can afford to hire a new general, and I think we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, and that was certainly a good choice. 6634, that is exactly what we want. We'll bring you around over there, and I think you can have the other leader. That should work out very, very nicely. Alright, and then... Actually, do we have any unrest over here? Not really. Minus 15? Even with all this overextension and discontent. We are particularly peaceful as a nation. Yeah, even minus 1.1 with no extra help. So you know what? Let's take this extra army. We'll bring you up over here. And then we will go ahead and add a general for you as well. Yeah, 6432. Not as ideal, but it still works out fairly well. Alright, and let's see. Patriarch Authority. I think that seems decent. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. And we did just finish dealing with mines over here, so what I think we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start currying favors with somebody else. I think we're going to move towards... Oh, actually, it looks like Barden is going to be an easy one to flip, or at least relatively easy to flip. So let's go ahead and start working on the favors. Of course, that is as soon... Oh, we don't... Okay. Never mind. We just have to wait another week or two. That's all. Alright, let's go ahead and we will deal with that. That will do nicely. Again, try and bump up their trust and get extra reasons for the vote. And then... I think that was the last of our conversions, so now we can go ahead and call the rest. Yeah, there we go. Slowly making our way through that. 42% overextension, nothing too severe realistically. We'll have a whole stack more once we're done with the Commonwealth. We will definitely be taking a decent chunk of land from them. Alright, gain 3 mercantilism or gain 33 diplo power. Honestly, who can say no to 3 mercantilism for free? That is particularly nice. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. And I think... Oh, what's this? Our Tsar Peter is well connected, so 20% reduction in advisor cost. Ooh. Alright, let's see, what do we want? We're working on military power right now. We've got the fort defense. That's not bad, but it's not necessarily the most important thing. I think maybe... No, we don't have any particularly good generals. Let's go ahead and fire him for now. And then maybe we hire this cheaper fellow. It's not like we really need the power. 4 years. And that would also save us a whole bunch of extra money as well. And fort defense isn't really getting us anywhere right now. Although, actually, no, never mind. He is remarkably cheap. We're going to keep him. Okay. We'll keep that up and running. Alright. Trade disputes, that's all good. We'll go ahead and I think we will... we'll go ahead and we'll build a final fort over here, and I think that'll be about it for now. Let's move... Let's see, you'll go to here. This will get covered if we go... Actually, you'll project a zone of control up over there, so I think... If we build one around here, that'll go one over there. I think that's not too bad. Yeah, that's a nice, decent fort. Only gives them a little way to trickle around, and we should be able to deal with that fairly easily. Yeah, especially depending on who we're attacking. They may not even have access in the first place. So I think that that's a very decent spot for a fort line. That should be rather good, and that should mean we're now able to go ahead and do what we wish. Alright, but either way, we're still going to go ahead and continue on working with our favors. Looks like we're gaining relatively few right now. Looks like we're still taking a little bit of a hit thanks to our diplomatic reputation. Speaking of which, when does that disappear? We have... Where is this? Annexed subject. Okay, so that's around until 1651, so for 6 more years. Yeah, that's going to slow us down, but after that's gone, I think we should be in a pretty good position. So, it's not the end of the world. So, either way, currying favors with Mecklenburg and Baden. Let's then move towards... I guess it's going to be Cologne. Yep, let's go ahead and start currying favors there. That should be pretty good. And I think that should... Yeah, with enough time we might be able to build enough trust. Depending, we might even try and get a royal marriage here or there. That should come with an extra couple of reasons, and then it may be even allying as well. I know it might burn up a little bit of our diplo power, but realistically, if we become the head of this HRE, that is going to be far better in the long run, and a little bit of power is well and truly worth it. Alright, so what have we got here? Looks like support of Baroque music. That's a lot of money. How much prestige? You know what? It would stop us from tanking any. Let's go ahead and they shall have our support. It's only money. We'll be fine. Go ahead and leave that there, and we'll also go ahead and keep on coring. Yeah, that should be good. And it looks like we have another 230 governing capacity. Okay. Need to keep that in mind as we expand. We might need to build a few more things. Looks like we can now go to war, so that does sound rather good. Oh, Spain's going to join in now. Oh, heck. That is not ideal, but if we bring in Austria, that could be good. We don't have the numbers by any stretch of the imagination, though. Wow, okay, I'm guessing that's mainly because of Spain. Yeah, 231,000. My goodness, they're going to have a decent number of troops. Okay, so this is going to be a rather annoying war, but I think it's going to have to happen. We need it for our missions, so I think what we're going to do first is we're going to embargo these guys, because again, they are our rivals, so that is one of the necessities. So we'll go ahead and do that. That way, as the war ticks on by, we can still get power projection. And then let's see, is there anything else we can do? Spain will accept it's a defensive war. Yeah, Burgundy has to more or less as defender of the faith. The rest is fairly small. And Austria will certainly join quite happily. Okay, so is there anything we can do to break them away from Portugal and Marrakesh? Huh. Okay then, so questions as to why they would wish to join. Let's see. Got a whole bunch of vassals in the New World. Crown colonies, good for them. Royal marriage with Portugal. Okay, supporting independence of the 13 colonies. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. I guess they just dislike us. I suppose that is their choice. Are these guys still Defender of the Faith at all? Because both of these guys are Catholic, so it's not out of the question that one of them has switched. Burgundy, you guys do have an alliance with the Commonwealth. Okay, so I'm guessing that's why Spain is now... Yeah, I'm guessing Spain is now the Defender of the Faith. I don't think that there's any way for us to see exactly who is who. Let's just have a look. No, it doesn't look like there's anything showing. Alright, well either way, it's going to be what it is. So let's go ahead and... Oh, actually, you know what? We're going to need to get all of our troops in order. First things first, you can march on down over here. That'll be fine. We'll go ahead and you'll be there. I don't think we'll need access through the Ottomans, although someone might negotiate it. And then... You know what? Let's bring you up over here. And then maybe we can form you to a template. Yeah. Let's just double check. We do have a whole heap of manpower. Do we have the limit? Let's check in our troops. We have another 50,000 that we can bring on in. Yeah, that'll be fine. We can happily expand our military. An extra 50,000 on there will be fine. That'll definitely be what we need for the templates. We'll keep on coring. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have too much of an issue. We'll... Baden. Hang on a second. You know what? I think we'll keep our diplomat with Baden for now. If that helps us with a little bit of extra favour growth, that seems ideal. And then the others can just grow at whatever pace they can. Yeah, one step at a time. We'll maintain the diplomat. Alright, revolt. Oh, of course, right as we leave. Alright, let's go ahead and see. Swedish separatists. You, my friend, come on. Back around you go. That is awfully inconvenient, but it is what it is. Our navy is also out. We should probably go ahead and see about upgrading. Oh, we're hunting in the Baltic Sea still? Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and we will recall you for now. That's okay. What about you? You have a couple of galleys, a couple of light ships. Yeah, hunting fleets. Okay, that's not ideal. Let's go ahead and... I'll tell you to protect... Actually, you know what? No, we'll go ahead and get you upgraded. That is something that's going to need to happen. So we'll just tell all of you to go to port, and we'll see how much this is going to cost us. Alright, so that'll be... Oh, 20 ducats. That's easy. Let's go ahead and then tell you to go ahead and protect trade in the Baltic, or maybe Lubeck. Lubeck's not bad. Baltic's not bad either. I know the Baltic says we will earn more, but I think increasing our trade power in the Lubeck node is probably ideal. And then these guys we need to upgrade for a total of 350. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll work upon that. And we'll let them regain their strength. Well. Oh, and Call to Arms, of course. Hang on a second. Saxony, Lüneburg, Thuringium. Oh, okay. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. We'll go ahead and accept that war. That's not a big thing for us. It's fairly inconsequential. And then, while they do that, I think we can then go ahead and... That would refuse your call to arms. Okay, fine. Maybe we have to give it a month or two. That's, yeah, kind of a little bit annoying. Very poor timing on their end. It is what it is, though. Ah, well. Some days you just cannot win. Alright, GovCap, all of that. Oh, actually, you know what? How long until we get cannons? 46th of July? July of 46, sorry. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we go ahead and we wait for the military attack. We'll go ahead and get the... We'll get the superior cannons, and then we go to war. After all, we are going to be fighting some fairly large powers. It's going to be a necessity. It does look like, if we have a look at the province, we shouldn't. Yeah, we haven't had anything go wrong. Luckily, I think it's because it's within the fort zone of control that we're not getting extra separatism. That is particularly nice. We will just double check that there is nothing for us to worry about. It does look like... Yeah, all of this seems fairly chill. Yeah, minus 5.3, and assuming that we're still having a an impact of 5 with a full army weight, we don't really need this. So you know what? Yeah, we'll stop that mission instead, and we'll just start on marching forwards. So we can't go through Denmark. That's okay. Looks like... Oh, Great Britain is on our side too. Okay, so that's rather good. Wait, is Austria friends with Great Britain? So it seems. Okay, well, good to know. Alright, well, either way, we'll march our way around. I don't think we'll help out too much at this stage. We'll just mainly get our troops ready, and then we'll go ahead and upgrade. Oh yeah, we'll also go ahead and we'll conform to a template. That's what we were going to do. We need... Okay, 200 more ducats. That's fine. We can afford this. And then, yeah, that should be... What's this? 9, 3, and 3? Yeah. Yeah, we can afford that. Okay, so there goes all of our money. That will be fine. We'll recruit... Oh, bother. We're almost maxed out again, and it looks like we're slightly over our force limit too. Alright, well, you know what? We can fix this. When we use the Sudebnik in the next little bit, that'll lower our autonomy, which will be good. We should be able to recall some manpower with the Streltsy. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do that too. And then... I guess we're going to have to go ahead and develop unless we want to add something into our... yeah, some culture. Sure. Let's go ahead and we'll add in the Uralic. That should be fine. Yeah, that's a decent amount. And Do you want to do the same for Kazani? I see no reason not to, so we'll go ahead and do that. That'll cut down that. We'll get a little bit of better, a couple better bonuses from those provinces now, since they'll be the right culture. That's what we really want to hear, so that'll be good. And then, yeah, we're just going to quickly wait for that tech. Really looking forward to having that next level of military technology. March, we can probably pick that up fairly soon. No, we're not going to wait any longer than necessary. We'll just pick it up at the month that we can. So that should be about now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we'll pick that up. We can now go ahead and get some new cannons. Let's see, what have we got? We have a 2.4 and 0.25. Fair enough. So let's go... Oh, well, it's about the same either way for our fire. Only difference is, do we go for more of a balanced morale or more of an offensive morale? I think we'll go for more offensive morale. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. So swivel cannons it is. That should be fine. We'll give it a month or two just so we have enough morale return, and then I think we'll keep moving forwards. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Maintenance against rivals. I suppose that's not the end of the world. It's either that or harsh treatment, and we're not really going through our military power right now, so... yeah, let's just pick up the cheaper forts. That'll be fine. Go ahead and get that done. Military access from Hungary. Sure, you guys can have that too. And then I think... yeah, we'll wait for the rest over there, so... oh, we've already pieced out some of the smaller guys in this war, which is excellent. And we haven't even stepped foot into enemy territory. Alright, merchants are suffering. Let's lose the Diplo, that's easy enough. We'll go ahead and give access to mines again. If we say no, that'll impact our relationship, and we kind of want to make sure that that's at an all-time high. So that should be okay. And then, oh dear, what claims did we lose? Oh, it's against Denmark, it seems. Okay, well, you know, it's not fantastic, but it could be a whole stack worse. We'll get that back at some point. But I think... oh, actually, hang on a second. Denmark, who are you allied with? Brandenburg, Brunswick, Mecklenburg, and Dithmarschen. Yeah, that doesn't really work out too well for me. Also, too, how much would we need? Yeah, we need 2 wars at least against them. That's not ideal. I was kind of hoping that they would be allied to the Commonwealth. And that way we could maybe break them away from others, but no, apparently not. Alright, so I guess we're going to have to go ahead and we'll just have to... wait a second. Destabilize Austria? Maybe they'll join after the fact? Let's just quickly double check. When do you guys have a peace? Papal State, Naples... would destabilize. I really don't know what will cause them so much trouble. Ferdinand von Krunsk? Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Yeah, I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. Yeah, Burgundy's going to be as big as a pain as ever, but... okay, so, you know what? No, we're gonna hold off for a second. We're going to try and, where is it? You there. Okay, you've got really good siege. Let's zip on over to Saxony. Actually, no, let's head over to Lüneburg. We'll go ahead and get rid of those guys. These ones can head over to Thuringia. Alright, so what we... actually, no, never mind. Take that back. Moravia. That is a far easier conquest there. So we'll quickly zip on over there, and then... I think the aim is... oh, we'll even send you over there. We can catch them behind our... sorry, we can catch them from behind. We'll use our fort line to slow their troops. We'll zip back through Commonwealth territory. Yeah, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to help these guys, piece them out, get them to a point where they're willing to join our war. As much as I do want to go ahead and declare this, I think it would be mildly dangerous if we... and yeah. more than mildly dangerous realistically to fight without at least one extra ally on our side. I think there's a good chance that they would go ahead and join on in if we did after the fact, but again, it's not 100%. It's not 100% known, so it is what it is. Okay. What have we got here? Production efficiency. Okay, what have we got? Diplomatic reputation. I think we keep the diplomatic reputation for now. Again, that's probably the best thing for us in our relationships. So we'll just take the prestige, I suppose. Actually, you know what? He's 46. He might die. We'll go ahead and we'll pick him up anyway. And if we need him, we have him on the books. Yeah. Also, too, I'm just remembering now. I'm not sure if I actually said this, but Happy New Year! Yes, I don't think I introduced the episode right. It is the first, and so yes, a very Happy New Year to all of you. And yeah, may you have a fantastic year. And yeah, thanks for hanging out at the Leviathan Cove. It is awesome to see how far things have come in the last year, and I look forward to what is on the way. So either way, I hope you will enjoy, stick around and enjoy the adventure with me. And I think that's where we're going to call things for today. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.